Hello, and welcome back to Talos Principle 2, where more of you have pressed 1 than 2. Well, at least as many. And so we're going to go left. So let's see. So we've got... There's a whole thing over here. Oh, it looks suspiciously like that choice that I gave you at the end. It didn't matter at all, but I didn't know that at the time. I gave you real legitimate power and tallied the votes very carefully. And the fact that I didn't change shirts or anything should not be an indication that, in fact, actually, I just immediately recorded this afterwards. That's not what happened. From Miranda. I was doing some reading while the last trial was running, and I came across something I don't understand. There are a lot of references to ancient humans feeling that science is boring. To me, everything we're studying is mind-bendingly incredible, whether it's quark-gluon deconfinement or neutrino-antineutrino oscillations, or even something incredibly basic like the properties of light. I understand why our ancestors cared about art, why a beautifully crafted story or a poem was moving to them. But how could they not see that everything that surrounds us is just as incredible? Studying science is like studying the most incredible machine ever created, a machine designed to build worlds and tell stories. How could they not see that? I'm sure there's a good explanation, but I don't get it. Uh-oh.
Mother? What are you thinking about, Mother?
The Talos Principle. You see, it has two applications. One is to the self. It means facing the truth even if it frightens us. Understanding that living beings are machines and we can't afford to lie to ourselves. But that's just the beginning. The second application is to the world. This one seems easier at first. It's less difficult to understand that the universe is a machine, governed by laws.
So we and the universe are the same?
No, and that's the crucial part. We are conscious. Consciousness is rare, unlikely, but it's also the foundation of everything else. Without us, there can be no meaning. Without someone to perceive it, the beauty of the universe is pointless. But that shouldn't make us arrogant. No, in fact, it means we carry a tremendous responsibility. We are the light of the cosmos, and if we go out, there will be nothing but a cold, dark machine.
I agree with Miranda. Consciousness doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Athena? The founder was here? She could still be here. What if this is why she left, to build all this? We have to look for her.
I'm reading some pretty big energy spikes. I think we better scramble.
But she could be right here, right behind the next door. I could turn around a corner and walk right into her.
If she's really here, she'll still be here when we come back. But right now, safety needs to come first. Let's go, Byron.
You're... Oh. Damn you, but you're right. Heading back.
Turn to the VTOL. We probably get to go back to the city and have lore. This might be a 2 lore episode. I know those are very rare, but if we're going back to the city, we might have to do a 2 lore one. Someone did say in the comments I saw that
was that really the founder?
This game does have an interesting story, but it's not obnoxious about it, like
For
Blueprints,
years, I've wondered what happened
which was
to
a
her,
sentiment
why
that I
she
appreciated.
left, where she went, why she didn't tell me.
If the answers are here, I promise you we'll find them. We just have to be careful. Follow protocol.
I still can't believe the Founder built this place. Has she been here the whole time?
We don't know that she actually built it. All we know for sure is that she was here at some point.
Of course she built this. Who else would have the kind of vision necessary to accomplish something like this? The question is why? And why like this? Why recreate all these aspects of the simulation? What is she trying to tell us?
It does seem like it might be a test. I can't imagine any other explanation. But why is it so broken? Or does it just appear to be broken so that we have to learn how to fix it? I hate this.
Well, I know one thing for sure. Everyone in New Jerusalem is gonna go absolutely nuts.
I'm gonna press this my palm to this. It can't be that bad, right? How dull it is to pause, to make an end, to rust unburnished, not to shine in use, as though to breathe were life, life piled on life, were all too little, and one of me, little remains, but every hour is saved. From the eternal silence, something more, a bringer of new things, and vile it were, for some 3 suns, to store and hoard myself, in this grey spirit, yearning and desire, to follow knowledge like a sinking star, beyond the utmost bound of human thought. It's an excerpt from Ulysses. For more, zetamath reads Ulysses. God knows what level you would have to back at the Patreon at to get a zetamath reads Ulysses sub-series. What I propose, then, is that we're not born as entirely free agents, responsible only for ourselves. The very core of what we are, our sentience, separates us from and elevates us above the animal kingdom. As I've argued, this is not a matter of arrogance, but of responsibility. However, this blessing also demands something from us, something more personal than responsibility, and that is loyalty. Our ancestors, less atomized than we are. What? Less atomized? I feel like atomized means like destroyed or something. If anything, I feel like our ancestors are more atomized than we are. Experienced a crude version of this loyalty, swearing allegiance to tribes, races, nations, and other such semi-fictional concepts. This fragmented understanding was easily exploited and led to many conflicts. We can condemn them for that, but we can choose to believe that they are necessary historical steps towards our growth. But above all, we must stop indulging in such childlike behavior. Our species can no longer afford to believe in Mother Russia or Uncle Sam. Neither, however, can we indulge in the adolescent rebel's misanthropy, rejecting... Misanthropy? Misanthropy, I think. It means not liking people. Rejecting the many gifts that we have been lucky enough to receive, not from above, but from the history of our species. To put it simply, each of us owes a burden of loyalty to humanity itself, to the human project across time and space. This is not a minor matter or some abstract issue for philosophers. It is a profound and significant part of every human life. It is a universal source of meaning and insight that can bind us together and set us on a path for a brighter future. It is also a division, a line that must be held against those who preach the gospel of self-annihilation. We ignore it at our peril. Like Drennan, Cherninsky stood by this belief to the end. Without him, the archive would not exist, as we owe humanity our loyalty, so we owe a more personal debt to those individuals who gave everything for our story to continue. Speaking of, does anyone have book recommendations in the comments? I read a lot, and I always appreciate recommendations, and I don't think I've ever asked on stream or video for if anyone had any book recommendations. So I'm curious what you all will recommend.
All right, take us back to base camp, Yakut.
Yes, sir. I'm getting some new readings. Looks like 2 of the northern sites are lighting up.
I think that may have been me. I suspect the puzzles are somehow tied to the transport system, like we're supposed to solve them in a particular order.
Also, I saw this game has a lot of DLC, and I suspect I might get a biased response by virtue of the fact that you're watching this, but is any of the DLC particularly good? If you have suggestions in the comments, I would also like to hear them. I'm sure I'm a long way from it being relevant, but
Our main objective is getting back into the megastructure.
if I wait to
1K,
ask
I
till
want
it's
you on
relevant,
puzzles.
then
You
it
seem
will
to
be
have a
much
knack
too
for
late.
them. But the rest of us can't neglect our secondary objectives of studying this island and understanding this technology.
Oh, okay, so we've got to travel some more. Okay, so this is not going to be a 2 lore episode. I know some of you probably turned it off as soon as you heard that it might be a 2 lore episode, but we'll continue solving puzzles. So now, yeah, we've got this segment and this segment. We'll go to this one. Why not? North 1.
You should be headed towards an island off the northern coast. The terrain's pretty rough, so be careful.
The island has another island attached to it.
Yes, it has several, actually.
How irritating.
What?
Ooh, it's icy. How did it get icy? Or is this not ice? No, this is definitely ice. Definitely stretching the limits of the rendering capability of my PC with some of this water physics here. Let's go up the Poiple elevator. Solve 8 puzzles. Okay, we're back to 8 puzzles. I presume, I could be wrong, but my guess is there's going to be a lot more New Jerusalem segments of the game. It's possible we've spent the only time in the entire game we're going to spend in New Jerusalem already, but let's see, here's puzzle chamber number 1. Mind-body dualism. Oh, I can take control of my friend.
What the?
Well, that's not going to do it. But I can do this. And so... wait, where's my original self? Oh, there I am. Okay, well, this is going to be fun. And I'm sure won't be remotely upsetting. Also, I feel like I would be incredibly worried about making sure I left in the same soul that I came in if this were me. You wouldn't want to accidentally throw in soul. We will get our 1 lore, though.
What can I do for you, 1K?
Did you know the founder?
I sure did. Not as well as Byron, but she was still around when I was born. I remember she came and talked to me after New Alexandria, told me how sorry she was. I never blamed her for that. It wasn't her responsibility.
What was New Jerusalem like when you were born?
A lot busier than it is now. My most defining memory is that it was extremely noisy, because something was always being built. Got annoying after a while.
Tell me about New Alexandria.
For some reason, we'd convinced ourselves that New Jerusalem wasn't enough, that we needed another city. We thought it would be easier the second time around. All it takes is a little bit of arrogance and a little bit of ignorance, and people die.
That's all. I see number 3. There's number 2. Let's see. I can't grab the fan piece. And I can't jump to him, it would seem. I'm very confused by what is happening. Aha! There we go. That thing that looked like it might be a thing was a thing. Whoever would have guessed that the thing that looked like it would be might be a thing was a thing. Drop. Okay, that did not work super well. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, how about... It's gotta be that, right? Maybe I have to be standing on it for it to work well. This is the original me, just for the record. Maybe I'm supposed to, like, hold it. Oh, I see. I see what I'm supposed to do now. I am supposed to be standing on this platform. That's what it is. So I need to be standing here like this and switch over to you. Jump there. And then switch. And then switch. And then, oh, right, and then just grab there, and come over here. Aha. We did it! We did it!
Any further insights on the particle clouds, Melville?
To be honest with you, Byron, I feel like a caveman trying to study Bose-Einstein condensate. I'm seeing unknown particles whose every property violates the laws of physics, apparently capable of being controlled and recombined into just about anything. It's ridiculous.
Maybe someone in New Jerusalem can figure it out.
Sure, just give them another 1,000 years.
Okay, we can do one more. I think. Probably. Now there's lasers and stuff. Let's see, select. There's the platform. Got it. Gotta, like, put this on the platform or something, right? Apparently not. This genuinely is not going to do anything. How am I getting it to connect to both of those? It's like it's ultimately going to have to involve standing on someone. Okay, so if I swap, move over there, then swap, and take that. Oops. I didn't really mean to do that, but what can you do? Because I can't shoot that through the fence. Okay, and can I sit this on that platform in some way? No, it doesn't seem like I can. Keep connections. Connect. Yeah, this sort of feels like I want to block or something. It's like it's not like I can be holding it while it's connected, right? I don't think that's a thing. Oh, do I need to, like, set it up there? That's what I need to do, isn't it? Okay, we're going to take control of you. I need to, like, set it on the ledge over there. Take this. Please keep connections. Like on this ledge, maybe? Maybe that ledge? Over there is not quite going to do it, is it? I don't think so. Yeah, definitely not. It's like meant to be like on top of there or something. Like on top of the fence. No, it's a little too high. Huh. I could, like, throw it. But that's not going to do any good. Most peculiar. surprised I can't, like, position it on the head of the other guy. But that seems to be a no-go as well. Yeah, it really seems like I ought to be able to get up there while on the guy's shoulders, but I don't... Maybe I can just jump up there, actually. Doesn't seem like it. Oh. I can set it there? Oh, I can just set it there. As long as I do it from above, I can set it there. So now I want to... There we go. Okay, so now I want to hop on the fan. And have you walk through there. And then go back to the other guy. And have him set that up so that I can go through there. Okay. Alright. That was just complete control jank. Because it was like, no, you can't put it on the platform
1K.
unless you do it in exactly this orientation. But jank or otherwise, we have successfully completed this. Oh,
Okay.
and we have a Melville conversation.
I've been watching you solve these puzzles, and this body replication tech is incredible. It just casually blows up the very foundations of our society.
What do you mean?
Do you have any idea how hard it is to make more of us? We're not like a toaster. You don't just weld together a couple of wires and a motherboard and call it a day. Not to mention how hard it is to even find some of the materials. And this thing just, poof, new human.
But the goal was to stop at 1,000, wasn't it?
It was. Or was it? And even if it was, sorry to be heretical, but does it matter? If we can figure out how this works, we can finally, easily create more people. We can grow. We can expand. We can build a real civilization. Isn't that worth pursuing?
I feel like we're seeing the beginning of the Melville villain arc that I don't know exactly where it's going to go, but I don't like the tone in your voice. It sort of feels like we're going to be going somewhere. Like, I'm all for more people, but I'm a little concerned about this from you. But I guess we might as well spark the beginning of the Melville villain arc and say it's our cosmic duty to spread consciousness.
I don't have a poetic circuit in my body, but that's exactly right. People get on my nerves, but without them, the world is boring. Yes, people cause problems, but even the problems they cause are interesting. Don't tell anyone I admitted this, but why do you think I do this job? Without people to populate the universe, what's the point? Anyway, we all need to think about what this means. Glad you and I are more or less on the same page.
All right, I'll get back to work. Please don't involve me in any of your evil plans. Thank you. Backs away slowly. All right, well, that's going to be it for this episode. But thank you for watching.
This body replication technology is proof of
Byron,
just how vital
shush.
this expedition is. We
I'm
may
doing my
not know
outro.
how it works and what its limitations are, but the technology itself isn't even what really matters.
Byron.
What matters is to expand our imagination, to realize that other futures are possible. I'm glad you see it that way too, 1K. After all,
I didn't say
the
anything.
world is
You're just
better with
talking.
you in it, isn't it?
During my outro, I might add. But anyway, what he said, I guess, was something about liking the stream, or sorry, liking the video and subscribing, and maybe sending us some money over on Patreon or a YouTube membership, or like donate some subscribes. I'm pretty sure that's what he was talking about there and was trying to remind me. So do all of that, because Byron said so, and we'll see you next time on Talos Principle. Bye for now.